Hi everyone, so this video will be about modding Final Fantasy VIII. Lot of person ask me the question, how can I mod Final Fantasy VIII? It seems so hard. Well, it's not that easy, but there's a lot of tools and things available to you so you can do whatever you dream of. But first of all, you need to understand that depending on what you want to do, there is a lot of possibilities. You can create graphism, you can create new audio, you can create new gameplay. There's many things that you can do. For my part and my mods that I'm doing, I mainly do gameplay modes, so I will for the moment focus on that. So let's say for example you want to create a new AI for a monster. So it's an excellent example because it will show you a lot of things that already exist and that will be applicable to many other mods you would like to create. So Final Fantasy VIII modding first, I will present you the files that you have in Final Fantasy. So if I go to my folder of Final Fantasy, so first of all, maybe an explanation of the different game of Final Fantasy that exist. There is Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. So the Final Fantasy VIII, we'll often call it Final Fantasy 2013. It's just a way to say that it was released at this date and it's the oldest one that you can find on Steam. The remaster is a new one that have been created by Dotemu. And that let's say we don't consider it really a remaster because the work that have been done on it's kind of not finished. But the problem is that the two games are like totally different in the code. The code at the base is the same, but the way they package it is very different. Anyway, so for my part, I mainly focus on the 2013 version, so the what I will call from now the original version, because we have a lot of tools for it and it will make our life easier. So on Final Fantasy VIII, when you enter this folder, everything needs to be ignored for the moment. You can directly go to data. And here you will have all the files that you will use for modding. The main one will be in your language, so I advise you to work in the English version. And we already have mod to translate everything from the English to other language, so you don't have to worry about it, but when you mod it's better to take the files from the English version. When you go in it, you will have those packages files that are very specific to Final Fantasy VIII, but we have tools for it. So the idea is that for every part of the game, so battles, field, so that's where you have the field where your character move in, but magic, mine, a bit of everything about the menu, and about the world. So for every part you have three files that always need to be together. So FI, FL, FS. So for example, for our example, we want to create a new AI for a monster. Well, this will be in battle. So we take the file in battle and I just save it. I created a folder for my tutorial and I put it here, the battle. But inside those package file, I need to extract the file that I want. So for this we have a tool, an extractor, that it's called deling. So I will put the link in the description, but you have deling here directly on GitHub and you can take the latest version. So even if it's the unstable build, you can take it. And you take, where it is, here, Win64. If you're on Windows, or take yours, whatever you have. But I will say that Windows is mainly used for all the tools, so a lot of tools have not been made especially for Linux. So for Windows, you download it, so I already done that. Here, and you should unzip it, and you can launch it with the links.x. So with this one, when you open it for the first time, there is a high chance that it's already in French because the developer is French, like myself. So you can just click on the option, change the language, save, and it will ask you to relaunch the software. So now you can just open here the battle.fs that you have. It will look at it and show you all the files that are in it. You can click on a file and you will see what it looks like. So here it's about a battlefield. Here it's a battle about some monster, about some monster, etc. So you can just select all, Ctrl A, and extract. And it will ask you to extract it, which are already down. So if I go to my folder for the tutorial, go to extracted file, and here, yes, you have all the extracted files. Perfect. So now you have your dat file. This is the one that will contain the AI of the monster. So now there is a big tool for gameplay mode that I've made myself. It's the FF8 Ultimate Editor. So same, you can just download it, the latest version that you have there. Already down. Sorry. And so here you can just launch it. So the Ultimate Editor is like a mix of many things that exist. I try to put the maximum tools that are used for gameplay. So here there's two parts. There's here the generic part and here the specific tool part. The generic will ask you several things. So there is what we call external program. It's all program that have been made by other people that I directly download. So I will propose to download it. It's an executable, and clicking on the icon will launch the software. And here you have the different tools that I have made, and so you can select the tool you need. So for example, you want the AI editor, so what I call FF8 AI, so it's already selected. And here you have the specific UI for it. So if you check, I made a lot of UI similar, but I go to another one, it's a bit different. If I go to this one, it's really different. So it totally depends on what you need. But let's focus for the moment for the AI editor, for example. What you need is to import the file that you have. So we'll check, for example, you want to change this file. You don't know yet what it is, but I just tell you it's that. When you open it, well, there's a lot of things going on now. But first, here you have the monster, the name of the monster. So that will already help you to understand what it is. Here you have an expert mode, so it's if you know exactly what you're doing and you're good at like coding, it's a way to see the code, the AI, but you can change it and make like a user-friendly one. And here it's very simple. You have a line with a lot of options that you have. Yes, it's an AI, it's not that simple as the first to know all the options you have. I will make it bigger for you. Whoops. Something that I need to improve on this, I think. Pretty weird. Okay, well, I will improve on that. And so you have here let's say the code where you have the possibilities and what it does. So for example, here on mine, it say that it augments the strength to 200%. So I can just change that and play with the tool to understand how it works. So I will make a separate video on how all this part is working. But for now, what you need to understand, it's okay, I have all the tools I want to make it possible. I've been able to extract and be able to import the file and Voila, you just have to work. Thank you.